Hey, what's up? It's EnigmaHood. Alright, back to streaming the Thousand-Year Door. I think Owlie is sleeping, so we're just gonna have to wing it. Do our best. Still not quite halfway through it yet. It's a long game. We gotta try and stream long one of these days. Tonight might be that night, it might not be. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I want to tell you, ain't gonna fight dirty no more. He's gonna win the title fair and square. Was he taking steroids too? You're the nicest dude I ever met. This was a pretty cool episode. I was kind of hoping to see more of the floating island though. Hey, Chertka, what's up? How are you doing? Glad you could make it. Hope everything's going well. I saw you got a little mad on the Discord. Even I got. the Discord's been kind of like a clusterfuck, honestly, the last couple of days. Like I feel like we're attacking each other more often these days instead of keeping the discussion to the arguments. And you know, like it needs to return to that, you know. We need to stop attacking each other on the Discord because it just makes people mad, as it's totally irrelevant to the topics being discussed. But you know, like, you know, when one person insults someone else, then they get mad and then they insult them back, and it turns into like a clusterfuck, and it's like you know, it's infectious. Like everyone starts doing it then. Like the whole mood of the whole tone of the chat just gets brought down. You know? And like I participated in that myself, so I'm criticizing myself too. You have tons of fans and they absolutely love it if you made a comeback. Anyway, I think it is over. Okay, and travel safe. You know, it goes back to what you were saying about the soldier and the scout thing, you know. Yeah, he's really incorrigible, you know, which is annoying because like I know exactly what you mean. Like he becomes really obstinate, and it's annoying. Absolutely. You know, Nilavani also was, you know, I got into a fight with Nilavani on the Discord, you know, and she attacked me. She apologized to me in DMs, but like I don't know, it felt more like a lackadaisical apology, but whatever. Alright, we gotta head back to Rogueport. Alright. Let's see. Anything new here that we gotta see? Let me save over here. Well, let me see what's over here first. Oh yeah, this is the hot dog place. Okay. No, I don't think we need hot dogs, do we? Maybe I'll get one. It's not expensive. Let me see. What does it do? Man, we're almost out of items. Shit. The only reason for Africa being down is European colonialism. It's not that simple. Yeah, I read that he said that. That is a big reason. I actually agree with him to a certain extent. That is a big reason for it, but there are other reasons for it as well. I'll also cite malaria and other mosquito-borne diseases as being a constant drain on the economy of not just Africa, but other tropical countries. You know, like when your population is sick, when it's constantly sick, that means that people are unable to do work. Vast amounts of money have to be spent in order to take care of these people. Especially on the drugs that are very expensive. So other people also have to take care of them, and they infect other people, and it, becomes a big mess. So, tropical diseases are a huge drain on the economies of tropical countries. And malaria, dengue, yellow fever, all of these things. West Nile virus, they're all spread by mosquitoes, and that's why that's another reason why I fucking hate mosquitoes so much, is because they're a huge contributing factor to why tropical countries, and especially Africa, are poor. Like if you could tomorrow cure all of those diseases and prevent them from ever being contracted again, you will see huge improvements to their economies. But yeah, it's not the only reason. European colonialism is not the only reason, but it is a big reason, though. That is also a big reason. Yeah, that's also a good point. That's a very good point. But you could also say that that's also because of Europe, because Europeans drew imaginary lines in the sand and carved out these countries without any consideration to the ethnic populations living in these countries, and how they feel about where their border should be. That's also a big factor as well. All right, let's get out of here. Corruption, yeah. Corruption's also a big issue. Also add, in addition, a lot of these countries are landlocked. Having access to the ocean is a huge advantage. It also allows, greater trade. So, when your country is landlocked, it's harder to transport goods and materials and things like that to your country. It's just harder to do, especially in the past, Having access to the ocean and shipping routes was a huge advantage. All the colonist countries in Europe, they were all seafaring countries. They all had good strategic location in the world, and that gave them a huge advantage. Yeah, actually, South Korea is a similar case. Singapore is a even better case. Singapore used to be just as poor as India was. South Korea as well. In fact, South Korea was even poorer than India was after World War II, but it was able to develop rapidly, whereas India's economy stagnated. That's largely attributed to the socialist economic policies implemented in India called License Raj. And also, the tropical diseases that I mentioned before. Singapore was able to develop rapidly after it enacted some pretty good measures to combat mosquito-borne diseases. Hello, General Racton. Oh, I remember you came to one of my streams a long time ago. What was the stream that you came originally? I can't remember. But I definitely remember seeing you before. Alright, how do we get out of here? I'm kind of confused. How do we get out of here? We're actually, we need to get back to, hometown, but I don't... Oh, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the stream that we met on. Let me try walk to the bottom here and see what we can find. Maybe we can... Who's this fish guy? Oh, okay, here we go. Yes. Oh, yeah. I think I remember now. You, Did you find my stream because I posted some Fallout videos on YouTube? Oh, okay, yeah, I remember you now. How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Are you a fan of not Super Paper Mario, Paper Mario? I have Super Paper Mario, but I never played it. Why is my name Gonzalez now? Alright, they're calling me Mario. These things, the X-Nauts, they're planning to take control of the world. Searching for the crystal stars. Still don't know what crystal stars do, but you must try to get them all. Oh, by the way, speaking of Fallout, we may in fact be streaming Fallout maybe sometime in July, is what I think. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That means so much to me. Thank you. Yeah, the original Fallout games are fantastic. I love them. We still need to stream Fallout 2, which we will do one day, but we'll probably be streaming Fallout 3 sometime in July, I think. Let's see. New Vegas? I don't have New Vegas. Maybe when I get my gaming PC, I'll get New Vegas. The reason why I never got New Vegas was because I never beat all the DLC for Fallout 3, and I just kind of figured that New Vegas was, you know, kind of more of the same. So, you know, if I haven't even beaten the DLC for Fallout 3, it didn't make much sense to jump into New Vegas just yet. But yeah, definitely I'll try New Vegas one of these days, probably after I get a gaming PC. Hey, Owly! I'm so glad you can make it. I was worried that you might sleep all throughout the stream, and then I would be so fucked as to what to do. In fact, I don't even know what to do right now. How was your nap, Owly? Fallout 3's DLC are much better. Oh yeah, I only tried the Mothership Zeta. That's the only DLC I tried, but it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that great either. Hope you're doing well. Hope it was good. Oh, good. How's your head? Is your headache still bad? So where do we go now? Let me see what's in here. Oh yeah, we should probably buy some stuff. Oh, okay, gotta show it to the door. Okay. In the meantime, let's go and buy some more items because we definitely need some more. It's better. Oh, good. Gonna go and get some food. Okay. What kind of food are you gonna get? Are you gonna get Taco Bell? Okay, let's get some. Oh yeah, I forgot. We gotta ride on Yoshi. It's because I keep forgetting. I'm such a forgetful kind of guy. Thinking about Taco Bell? I'm always thinking about Taco Bell. But you know what the problem with Taco Bell is, though? It makes you fat. Point and lookout was a nice for exploration. They're all good. No, 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 don't. That's okay. I love talking about Fallout. Definitely worth it. Alright, so do we need to heal? Let's see. I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't need to heal. Let's save, though. What do you think about Fallout? What is it called? 76? What you think about that? Let's see. Oh, we need to power him up now, don't we? Let's do that. Which partner do you want me to power up? I want to power up. So we want to do Deinecus. We want to do Deinecus, right? Let me just. Oh, okay. We can't even. Oh, I can't even increase coops at all. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll do Deinecus. Not really sure what to think. Have to wait and see. Okay. Dinkus? It's not Dinkus, it's Deinecus. You weren't impressed with Fallout 4, really? But isn't the gameplay better? I never played it myself, but the gunplay looked a lot better. I always thought the gunplay in Fallout 3 was clunky. And, you know, that was okay because it's an older game, and back then, you know, gameplay and gunplay in action RPGs was always clunky. But it looked like they improved it a lot in Fallout 4. Here, let me just save real quick. I'm gonna pull an Owlie and save, like, before and after doing stuff. Like, I watch Owlie play Hollow Knight, and, like, you know, she'll like go and save, then buy a charm and then save after too. Combat system was sound, but the dialogue system was horrible. Oh, the dialogue system? Oh, you mod the game too? Oh, okay. Let's see. So we need to go to the door, right? Okay. So where was that door? We gotta go down the pipe, I think. Very be safe than sorry. Exactly. See, that's a good point. That's a good point. I agree. Oh, I think we gotta go in that pipe, right? So what kind of mods have you made? Churchko, have you ever made any mods for any video games? I mean, you know how to program. You can make mods for games. Have you ever wanted to make mods? Maybe you can mod, like, what kind of game mods would you make? Let's see, where are we going? Wait, let me see what kind of badges we can get. We can get more badges, right? Should we buy any of these, Owlie? Maybe we should save up, right? Let me take a sip of my Mountain Dew. Let's see. Skip these, okay. Skip all of them? Don't even get the ones that require more star pieces? Let's see, do we go in here? I can't remember. Is this it? Oh, keep going that way. Suck it. Quest designing and scripting. Art director at heart. Built entire world spaces, new lands, exploration. Anything to do with landscaping, you're all over it? Oh, okay. You sound like a Minecrafty kind of guy. So we can, hey, we can do this thing. Let's do this. What's this? Let's jump on top of this. Oh, okay. What about this? Hey! Dinghies! Let's see what's in them. Oh, shortcuts. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that, yeah. So now we can fast travel. By the way, Racton, have you ever played Paper Mario before? I can't remember if you answered my question or not. Where's the name Racton come from? Is that like a reference to a video game or something? Okay, so we have some new shortcuts. Can never get over the Lego atmosphere. Yeah, sure. You can post it on Discord. You're still part of my Discord, right? I don't think we can bust this one. This one looks tough. This one looks like it's made out of cement. Alright. So those unlock new shortcuts later. Okay. Played many of the Mario parties. Oh, I was asking about Paper Mario. Okay, cool. Yeah. If you guys want to check out Racton's work, oh shit, you can check it out on Discord. Ah shit. Let's use. And normal's fine. Oh, Star Wars Old Republic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did mention that before. Sorry. Forgot. General Racton. I'm a big fan of Knights of the Old Republic. So Owlie saw Jurassic World the other day, and she loved it, and I loved it too. And I'm wondering if anyone else has seen Jurassic World. Anybody else seen Jurassic World? The new one, I mean, not the one that came out a couple of years ago. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I'm so glad Owlie liked it, because I loved it. Owlie was afraid this might turn into a The Last Jedi fiasco. Haven't seen Jurassic World yet? What about you, Turkey boy? They got Jurassic World in Germany, don't they? Do they dub over all the dialogue and make it all German? Or is it subtitles? What is this? We can't talk about The Last Jedi. That's off limits. Let's see, where are we? What is this? What's over on the left? Is it done by Spielberg? I don't think he directed it. No, he did. I know for a fact he didn't direct it. No, he may have been involved in the production though. Yeah, he's involved in the production. Oh, there's a 100 trials. Yeah, we don't want to do this. Okay. Yeah. I remember. It's right there. Let me save first, though. You never know. I might be killed any second. Okay. Got a new crystal star location. All right. Okay. Yeah, so if anyone's curious about Rakton's mods, you can check it out on Discord. It shows where the fourth crystal star is. Can't that frankly guy read it? Okay. That'd be cool, but first we better tell him what Princess Peach's email said.
Oh yeah.
You love this section? Oh, cool. Oh yeah, you said I would love this next section. Alright, I gotta pay attention to what's going on. The group that kidnapped Princess Peach is bent on total world conquest. Big surprise, of course. Got that right. This doesn't bode well. The situation's gotten more serious. I'm bringing you up to speed. One book I came across held what I thought was a preposterous theory. Treasure was, in actuality, the Great Cataclysm. The very cataclysm that 1,000 years ago sank that town underground. These jerks think the cataclysm will help them rule the world? Can't say for sure, but gotta consider the possibility. Mustn't let them near the legendary treasure. You know, like, you gotta wonder, like, why do they need, like, all this crap? Like, when they're already so powerful, like, who's exactly opposing them anyway? Like, where's the military that's opposing them? I mean, they have goons doing all their dirty work. It's like they're always after, like, this, like, MacGuffin. You know, they're after these MacGuffins to take over the world when it seems pretty obvious that they probably could take over the world using, you know, their goons alone. Harley-Davidson announced to remove their assembly factory in the US to avoid import taxes. Oh, so they're moving production overseas. Oh, so much for made in America, huh? What kind of governments are within this universe? I think it's the United States of the Mushroom Kingdom. The Piano Mafia, yeah. That's about it, I think. That's all because matters. If they get down to it, once again, this town, the entire world could be destroyed. We gotta find that next crystal star. Twilight Town, okay. Don't know much about the place, only rumors. It's perpetually dim and eerie there. Let's see. He has books on it, okay. He has books because he doesn't have access to the internet. It appears to be a pipe to Twilight Town somewhere here in Rogueport. Somewhere underneath the west part of town. Okay, so we need to go inside of that grate, right? If you get stuck for any reason, come back. Let's go. I got an email. Do we really need to check these emails, though? Oh, wait. Is it in, where is it? Important things. Koopy Koo. No, it doesn't sound important. Okay. Any email that starts with Koopy Koo can't be that important. Gotta save. We might die. Alright, let's see. So we gotta go inside the... We gotta go... What do you call this thing? A grate? This is called a grate, isn't it? I have no idea what the fuck do you call this thing? This is a grate, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Yeah, this has gotta be it. Oops. Playing Resident Evil 4. I love that game! Owlie loves Resident Evil 4 too. Let's use hammer time. Oh, we gotta fly over with Dinkus. Oh, we can't use the ground pound. Shit. It's Dynakiss. Oh man, we gotta use the gulp ability. That's gonna take up 4 though. Fuck it. We'll just defend, I guess. I don't know. You officially changed his name to Dinkus? Remember in Boy Meets World, there was this character named Minkus. I think he's in the new thing, Girl Meets World. Not a big fan of Resident Evil 5 and 6, Racton. I love those games. I know, like, other people didn't like them, but I still love them. In fact, I really love Resident Evil 6. I love the gameplay. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is awesome. The new game, they're making a remake of Resident Evil 2, which is going to be in the style of Resident Evil 4. Which is pretty surprising, actually. All right, let's actually let's change, and then we will do the gulp ability. There we go. That's better. Really, you like 5 more than 6? I thought 6 was good because they encapsulated more on gameplay. Like, I know that they abandoned the survival horror roots, but I liked how they focused on the gameplay. So I like them all in different ways, I guess you could say. First Resident Evil, yeah. I mean, I like the GameCube one. I never actually played the original on the PlayStation. Actually, you know, that's why I was a little surprised. I thought the remake of Resident Evil 2 was actually going to be like the remake of Resident Evil 1. I thought it was going to be in that style, but it's actually a total remake of that, which I actually think is a fine idea. Let's see, what does this say? To Twilight Town. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Did I miss anything over here? I'm in that hall with the 2 huge stone statues upside down from the ceiling. The beginning of the castle past the hall with the beautiful water. Upside down. And there's like these, You're in the castle with all the cultists, right? Okay, so this thing, I'm pretty sure that this won't do anything, but let's try it anyway. Okay, yeah. Resident Evil isn't a great place for immense action. You know, originally, of course, I would have agreed with you, but, like, you know, they obviously changed the focus of the games, much to the chagrin of a lot of longtime fans. But I still I still think Resident Evil 5 and 6 are good. Okay, we gotta go in this pipe. Okay. Okay. A little platforming action. This is kind of neat. No! Why do I suck? We gotta go back and talk to Papa Goomba. So the Papa Goomba. The professor guy? Babysit Ashley. A lot of people don't like her. I mean, I didn't mind it. Like, they managed to kind of make it so that you didn't have to do it all the time. You know, she would often get kidnapped or something. And she was cute, so I like that. Ellie's a fan of Leon. You know, by the way, Leon is gonna be in the new Resident Evil 2 remake. Allie, did you see the trailer to the Resident Evil 2 remake? I don't like the design that they have for Leon in that game. He looks really weird. Like, he doesn't even look like how he did in the PlayStation 2 Resident Evil 2. But he does look a lot younger. Let's see. Okay, so we gotta talk to the professor. Gonna check it out. Okay, cool. Yeah, you should definitely check it out. You can search for it on YouTube. Resident Evil 2 remaster or remake trailer, something like that. Let's see, where is he? Over here? On hardcore mode? Can't remember if I played it on hardcore mode. No drain cleaner, huh? Okay. His name was... doesn't remember his name. Darkly. Loitering right here in this part of town. In the past. Look for Darkly. Okay. In this part of town. Look behind the wall on the left, okay. Look behind here. Okay. Oh. Hey, sneaky. Look at that. Hey, Nolavani. What's going on? Pulling another card trick today, making tons of loot. But somebody started tailing me, so I came here to hide out for a while. Don't tell anyone you saw me here, I'll kick you. Okay. Hey, is this the guy? This guy looks conspicuous. You guys need something? He looks like a drug dealer kid.
Oh yeah.
You just need to have something that has your name written on it? Don't you have anything that has your name written on it? I don't have anything like that. Mario. He's gonna write it on my ass? Perfectamundo. Deinecus. Okay. So we got everything we need. I'm assuming there's nothing else here that's important. Let me just take a quick look back here. I don't think there is anything. Wait. Hey, we got something. Hey. Now we can go through the pipe. Okay. You could check... Nolavani, you could check out General Racton's, mods on Discord. He posted them. What do we need to do? Oh yeah, let me save. What's Luigi doing here? Did we talk to this guy? Okay. Leon looks kind of weird. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like for some reason they really, like, I don't know, all the characters look kind of weird. Like it looks good. I like how they're remaking the whole thing and making it more like Resident Evil 4, which I think is a great idea. Or maybe I should say it's more like Resident Evil Revelations actually. Yeah, like just for some reason, like the character models just look odd. Like also Claire doesn't look right. She just looks strange. Probably should have mentioned that those photos are leaked images of an unfinished project. Oh, okay. What game is it for? Yeah, what game is it for, General? General Racton? Should I call you Racton or General Racton? We'll roam on an adventure to rescue Princess Eclair of the Waffle Kingdom. Have we ever encountered this Eclair princess before? Kidnapped by the evil Chestnut King? The B-roll brother gets the B-roll princesses, I guess. Oh boy, I really got my hands dirty on that one, I'll tell you what. It's pretty wild. No, actually, I don't care. Yeah, he's very dull. And it's for New Vegas, okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, I told Racton. Collins? Okay, I can call you Collins. I hope I can remember that, though. Let's see. Where are we going now? Oh, wait, I fucked up already. My memory is kind of not good. I can remember people's names if they come by the stream more often, but you know, it's all good. Hopefully I can remember to call you Collins. Let's see. Go down here. Alright. So this is chapter 4. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. No need to apologize for that. It's always an honor and a pleasure to have you come by. Yeah, I was just having trouble remembering when you first came by the stream. I definitely remember you now. I just can't remember the game, what game I was streaming when you first came by. Yeah, it was like a while ago. This is Twilight Town. Oh, okay, this one's kind of cool. Long time since anyone's come from outside. You've come from far away. Pretty sure you guys must be adventurers. It's a bad time to arrive, but your adventurers maybe it's the perfect time. Bad time? What do you mean by that? Gee whiz, I don't know. It's a scary tale. Oh no, the bell rang again. Yeah, you checked out my Fallout 1 stream, yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, I saw that comment. Can't remember the game. Yeah, I'll have to check some of my previous streams. Probably wasn't too long ago. Maybe a little over a month ago, maybe. Maybe two months ago. Something like that. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. What's going on in this weirdo town? Ray's got turned into a pig. Oh, the Illusion of Gaia stream. Okay. Yeah, we must have done that Like around the same time we were doing Odin Sphere. So we were kind of like bouncing back and forth between Illusion of Gaia and Odin Sphere. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever come back to Odin Sphere. I mean, Illusion of Gaia. We'll see. I'm the mayor of this poor town. Some call me Door. What the fuck? This isn't the place for telling of tales. Come to my home, okay. Might have been May, yeah. Something like that. Welcome to Twilight Town. Welcome people is generally a good thing and it's nothing but bad here. This town's been cursed. I didn't guess that. I just guessed it was pretty nasty. Cursed? Yes, cursed. Beyond town's a forest. Creepy steeple. The dark creature who lives there. One of the Twilighters living here in the village becomes a pig. Okay. Will my loved ones become swine? Will I become an oinker? I'm so worried I can't sleep at night. Of course, 9 Day are pretty similar here. If this keeps up, the village will be one giant pig pen, which would be bad. Why doesn't he leave? Let me give you some advice. Leave us. Leave before you get pigified. Maybe he's too blind to leave? Everyone remembers my first visit on the stream. The game is legendary. Of course, I can't... There's never... I can't ever forget that. Lords of the... What is it? Lords of the Fallen, right? Yeah, Lords of the Fallen is what it's called. Yeah, I got to the final boss in that game, and I couldn't beat it, and I just rage quit on it because I hated it. Hey, Dragoon. You know, I was, by the way, speaking of that game, I'm thinking about getting that other game, The Surge, which is the spiritual successor made by the same guys, but I don't know. I don't want to be disappointed again, Jerka. You think The Surge is good? Maybe I should play Neo first. It's gonna be a while until we get to play, what is it called, Sekiro? Sekiro? Whatever it is. Shadows Die Twice. It's gonna be a while until we get that, so I do need to play at least Neo before then. Maybe The Surge, but who knows. We're looking for a star-shaped rock called the Crystal Star. We're looking for him. Where is he? I don't know anything about Crystal Star, but in Creepy Steeple, there's a glittery... Wow, that's a hard word. Glittery. That's such a hard fucking word. Glittery. Red stone shaped like a star. Isn't that a hard fucking word? Glittery. I just want to say glitterarily. Oh, are you serious? That's gotta be the Crystal Star. Gotta be. We're gonna Fallout project while I listen to the stream. Oh, no problem. No problem. What kind of Fallout project are you working on? Colin is a Fallout kind of guy. Big Fallout fan. What kind of Fallout memorabilia do you have? Do you have like gigantic Fallout posters in your room and like the Pip-Boy bobbleheads and stuff? You got like Fallout toys and stuff? I have Star Wars toys. I'm extra geeky on the Star Wars toys. I don't have any amiibos though. Owly does. Nilvan, you got any amiibos or any toys or anything? You aren't thinking of going to the Creepy Steeple, are you? Owly needs more amiibos. How many amiibos are there? There must be like hundreds now, right? So we gotta go. It's a good game. They learn from Lords of the Fallen. Levels are more memorable. Combat is good. Oh, okay. I don't know. The levels look kind of generic looking, but the combat definitely looks good. So you played The Surge? You played it, huh? Do we need a heal? I don't think so. Oh, you do have a Voltec bobblehead. No posters. I see. The bobblehead. See, I knew it. I had a premonition. Let's see. Let's take a look in the foreground a little bit. No amiibos. You got any other toys though? Got any like? What do you got? No toys. You saw some streams of it? Okay. Let's see what this guy has to say. Don't really care if I turn into a pig or not. The Spagooter? That's a funny name. That sounds like the name of a weapon in Splatoon. Okay. Fallout Lunchbox, bottle caps, Nuka-Cola, map of the Capital Wasteland, but it's not on display. Wow, that's a lot. The Nuka-Cola bottle. Oh, I want that. That sounds cool. You're thinking that too, Al? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It sounds exactly like. Sounds exactly like a Splatoon weapon. Let's talk to these people. It's a whole family. They all look the same. Haven't been able to buy food for my children since my husband turned into a pig. The Spagooter Intruder. Does it have something to do with spaghetti or something? That's kind of weird for a weapon in the Surge. Oh, they're all so hungry. What should I do? Food. Should we share the food? We can share the food. I don't care. Maybe we can get a reward. Should we share the food, Owly? Let me take a sip of my... This is not Nuka-Cola. This is Mountain Dew. I would love to try Nuka-Cola. Okay, let's give it to her. It's a nice thing to do anyway. Oh, nice. Oh no! It was all in vain. In this village, the moon is really all we can rely on. It can even grant wishes. Lot to spagoot in the Surge. Yeah, it's probably better. The thing is, we got Neo though, so Neo, let's be honest, is a better game. If you talk to the kids, one of them wants to eat the mom. Really? Let's see. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Sunset Sarsaparilla. That's a hard word too. What is that? Sarsaparilla. I don't know, however you pronounce it. How do you pronounce that word? I heard of sarsaparilla before. Am I pronouncing it right? Sunset sarsaparilla? Is that it? Are pigs good eating? Let's check out the item shop. I got it. Okay, good. It's one of those words that is pronounced differently than how it's spelled. I hate those words. Nothing on sale. Okay. Husband's been turned into a pig. Okay. Husband went into the woods yesterday to collect herbs. But no husband came home, instead a pig returned. This pig. We got into a fight before he left, and I called him a chauvinist pig. Now he's really a pig. You know, yeah.
Oh.
Do whatever I can to help. can even take anything in the storeroom. Okay. We'll open it up. Oh, great. It's in the woods. Alright. Let's head out there. Nothing in here. What do I think of this place? I like it, yeah. I was kind of worried that it might look like that black and white place that we were in before, but it's Twilight, so it does have that spooky look, but it's still visually interesting, so I like it. Nasty monster lives in the woods. You want to go through. You need the mayor's permission. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. A monster in the woods. Alright. Yeah, I like this place a lot. Read all books. Okay. Let's see, nothing there. Okay, I think we got everything else. Just take a quick look. Let me hit this thing. Upload some more of your work on Discord. Okay, cool. If anyone that wants to check out more of Colin's work, just check it out on Discord. We got a ride on Yoshi. No, on whatever his name is, Deinecus. Oh, wait. Gotta ride Dinkus? The bell rang. I'm psyched it wasn't my turn to get pigged. Let's see. Where's the mayor, though? You think the mayor's that old guy? Let's see. It's gotta be him. Oh, looks like he was turned into a pig. We need that dude's okay to pass through the gate. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. What do we do? I was hoping maybe whacking him might help. Okay, this guy was turned to a pig anyway. Not gone, he's been turned into a pig. No one's gonna get in our way now. You really think the kid would have stopped us? We could have just jumped right over him anyway. Let's see what's in here. The black key. You think, does this key open up that door in the shop? Drew inspiration from 3 places when designing the world. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't. Okay. I see. Yeah, I played only Mass Effect 2, Star Wars Rogue One. Oh yeah, I watched that. You like Star Wars Rogue One? I didn't really like it. Did you see the Solo movie? Oh, why is that always happening? He's always pointing the wrong way. These guys look tough. Let's see. What should we use? Quake hammer, I guess? Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, that's not that good. The miss is probably gonna make this attack miss, but we'll try it anyway. Oh, good. How much damage did that do? Oh, great. Mass Effect 2 is the best in the series. I love Mass Effect 2, yeah. One of these days I want to play the other ones, though. I know they're not as good, but still. You know what? Maybe, let's just do this, because why not? What is this? Okay. This is a new ability. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to time this right. Oh, you like the first one the most? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never played the first one. You played the first one on what system though? On the PlayStation 3? You got the trilogy? Oh shit, we're out of... We gotta go back to the inn, I guess. We're out of FP. Oh well. Oh man, they hit hard. Holy shit. You have the trilogy? So did you beat the third one as well? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. We need a heal and stuff. How do you pronounce that word? Vermeer? Let's see. Let's go to the inn. Vermeer. Okay, cool. 10 coins. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Oh, you beat all of them. Oh, okay. You're way ahead of me. How was Andromeda? I think you said you liked Andromeda, right? I wish they would do a... It's one of the few games where I would love a remaster on the PS4. It's just so annoying because I want to get it, but I don't want to get the PS3 version because the graphics are kind of gimped. Okay, this one was closed up. I heard Andromeda was disappointing. I never played it though, so I can't speak on it. Let's see. Again! For fuck's sake. What's the best way of doing this? You know, I think the best way... I just kind of want to use this thing then. Let me see how much damage it does. It might be worth just to see how much damage it does. It doesn't even do that much damage anymore. Better than Mass Effect 3? Okay. Okay. More of these goons? We should fight them. Okay, finally. Okay, we're gonna have to do the multi-jump thing, which is kind of... extremely annoying. Okay, that worked. And then... use the gulp ability. Jeez, we're going through these FP so quickly. You know what? I'd rather just do this. Actually, I should have done it on the other one. Fuck. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Okay, no problem, Allie. Yeah, I negated all damage. Okay, nice. Exploration was great. Graphics good. So much wrong with it, can't even begin to describe. Yeah, because it sounds like, you know, exploration great, combat system is advanced, graphics are good. Sounds like it hit all the right spots. So, actually, you know what? Let me just do it with this guy first and see how it goes. Still not dead. Let's try this. Why didn't that knock it into the guy behind it? Hey, Neil! Neely boy! What's up? Still alive. How are you doing? How? I know you. Last time we spoke, you were sick. How are you feeling? Facial animations? Oh yeah, I heard about that not being good. I thought they improved it with the patch though. You like Dragon Age Inquisition? You like Andromeda? Inquisition, was that the third one? Damn it. They were trying to be far too PC with their ideas. Many people think it was influenced by SJWs. Well, I can't speak on it because I never played it. What was wrong with the characters? Oh, still sick, huh? Well, I guess, you know, maybe I should withhold my questions until after I play the game, because I never played it. No, I'm sorry to hear that you're still sick, Neo. Yeah, it's been, I think the last time we spoke was like maybe a week ago, so that's really upsetting that you're still sick. Because it sounds like you've been sick for at least like maybe 2 weeks. Have cough drops. And over-the-counter medicine. Starting to feel better. Mm-hmm. It only takes 30 minutes to hack up all the crap from the thrown lungs. A woman with short hair and a black man? Was that the problem, Racton? That they had a black man in the game? Mass Effect 2 had a black man in it. Personalities were bad? Let's see. Let's switch it up. You think you got a secondary infection? Hey, we got honey syrup. Let's do the normal hammer. Race doesn't bother you, but their choice and characteristics do? What was wrong with the black man? Hey, we got it! Damn it, this time. We're talking about SJWs? I guess, yeah, we're talking about SJWs. You know, the thing is, like, most of the people who, attack people for being SJWs are kind of like, they're picking out the worst examples of their opponents but then they use those worst personalities, those worst traits, to generalize all people who are in favor for greater diversity in, you know, movies and video games and things like that. Wasn't very fond of his personality as a person. That's a little vague. Let's see. We can't do the ground pound. I guess we'll just hold out a little bit. You romanced the black dude? I like the black guy. Did you like the black guy in Mass Effect 2, Rakton? I like the black guy in Mass Effect 2. Oh shit, I don't know which one to upgrade. Ali is away from the keyboard. She might have gone out to get some food. Anybody know anything about this game? Anybody know why I should upgrade? Hold on, let me take a sip of my Mountain Dew. Jacob was even more annoying. Oh, here. Oh, he's right here. Okay, good. Let's do FP. Welcome back, Ali. All right, Neil's dropping down some controversial comments. Let's see. The problem that I see with SJWs is that your opinion only matters according to what victim group you can be categorized into, and how many victim groups you can claim a status with. You as an individual are irrelevant. Your accomplishments and the efforts you put in are irrelevant because your race, gender, and sexuality matter more than the work and effort you put in. Let's see. I mean, like, the problem is, like, I don't know, like, who said those kinds of things. So that's why it's hard to really address that criticism, because, like, I'm trying to read what you say again. Your opinion only matters according to what victim group you can be categorized into. I know there's some people who dismiss the opinions of people who, like, straight white males, for example. That shouldn't arbitrarily be dismissed. I think racism should be dismissed. I think bigotry should be dismissed, or at least, you know, condemned is a better word for it. The other thing you're saying, your accomplishments and efforts you put in are irrelevant because your race and gender and sexuality matter more than the work and effort you put in. Yeah, see, like, it's hard to address. It's hard to address these criticisms because I would need to see someone who said these things, and that way it's easier to address the criticism. So if you have, like, any kind of videos of someone's actually saying this, I would love to see it. You can post it on Discord. But yeah, I mean, I hear these kind of generalized statements about, you know, these SJWs. I mean, like, look, back when I was on YouTube, like, a lot of what I was doing was in favor for social justice, because social justice is something worth striving for, and, you know, racial equality, and, you know, equality for, you know, homosexuals, transgender people, all victimized groups was a big thing I was part of. And, like, the anti-SJW movement, it seemed to be, like, I know there's some people on the far left that made those virtues seem bad. And the main problem with the anti-SJW movement was they oftentimes, kind of strawman the opponents into lumping all of them, the people who care about equality and stuff like that, into those, characterizing all of them as these kinds of radicalized people. And what they did was they focused so much on these, quote unquote SJWs, and they didn't spend enough time attacking racists and other bigots, which I had a big problem with. Oh shit, the game froze again. Hold on. I don't know why this happens. This happens from time to time. Hold on, there's like kind of a way to fix it, I hope. Okay, I think it should recover in a second. Okay, there we go. There we go. Equality I can understand. I want people to be equal, but discrimination against straight white males is both sexist and racist. Yeah, of course, that's wrong. But, there's always a but, though. Like, the thing is that straight white males are not an oppressed group in America. So there are vulnerable groups, like racial minorities and religious minorities, who are more likely to be victimized and have a history of being victimized in America, and that's a big difference that is important to realize. What are you saying, Rakton? We play games. We like to suspend reality a bit, play as heroes, not pretend to be ugly characters. See enough of that in real life. So the problem you had with Mass Effect Andromeda is the characters were too ugly? They purposely designed those characters to be more disgusting looking. It's essentially disgraceful. Characters from games back in 2008 look worse. Oh, so wait a minute, are you saying like the SJWs wanted more ugly characters in Andromeda, and that's the problem that you have with it? Pissing me off about that is not diversity, but this political agenda which conquers every recovery zone like games, movies, and brings politics into fantasy world in a driven and artificial way. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I would have to know specifically about what's talking about. Like, I haven't played Mass Effect Andromeda, so I can't speak on that. Like, if I had an example that I'm familiar with, I could speak on it more intelligently. It has to be done in a natural way. Didn't think they were ugly. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Andromeda, so I thought all the characters in Mass Effect 2 looked great. Let's see. They kept bitching about how characters in video games look too perfect. Said SJWs won't even play the game, yet they're bitching about the people in the story looking too good. So these people that you call SJWs, they were complaining about how the people in Mass Effect look too attractive. It's better if you post it in Discord, Ragnar. You can post that in Discord, that'd be better. Oh, gotta use Coops, okay. That way, we can address it a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Social justice warriors and feminists. So you're saying that the SJWs and feminists said the people in the previous Mass Effect games were too pretty, were too beautiful looking, and they intentionally wanted them to look uglier? Okay, we can go here now. Oh, good. Lots of items. Oh, hey, 50 FP. Wow. We're gonna run out of space soon. Oh, that's a. Let's see. Okay, life shroom. We got another one. Perfect. Oh, good. They were complaining that they look too good and want them to be downgraded to look more like them from a realistic standpoint. It's obvious there's ugly people in the world, but in video games it's a totally different ball game. If that's the criticism, I actually agree. I don't, especially like if these are characters that we want to romance and have sex with. Like, I mean, like, it sounds weird to say that, but like, you want the female characters to look good because if you're planning on romancing them, you want them to look physically attractive. That's why, like, in Mass Effect 2 and also in the Knights of the Old Republic 1, they had very pretty and beautiful female characters in them, and you wanted to romance them. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have like ugly characters. I mean, that goes for that. The same goes for the male characters too. You know, obviously, that's important. They should look good. I mean, like, ugliness. You know, it's like, yeah, there's ugly people, but like, if the point of the game is to romance, not it's not the point of the game, but like, if an important part of the game is to romance other NPCs and other characters, you want them to look physically attractive. Turian, right? Looks like essentially looks like you're kissing a walking, talking cockroach. So a Turian, can't remember what a Turian looks like. So you're saying that the female characters in Mass Effect Andromeda look ugly, and so it's not satisfying to romance them. There's two human females and an Asari in it. The Asari, are those the blue people? These people want ugly characters, let them mod the game. You know, like, but you could say on the flip side, at least they could mod the game to make them look better too, right? Are there mods for Andromeda that like make them look more attractive? There's no way that people could be here. Seriously, that's just so unlikely. What's that you say? You've seen a chest like this before? Get out of here. So this guy's gonna give us a new ability. The Asari are the blue women, okay. So, do you have a problem with romancing the Asari, Racton? Hold on. One second. The male character you can romance is primarily the black dude. Yeah, I mean, like, that's how it was in Mass Effect 2 anyway, I think. But yeah, like, if someone has a problem with, oh, the only option to romance for males is a black dude, like, that's pretty much racist. But, I mean, you could say there should be more male characters that you can romance, but, I mean, like, that's more of a problem with, you know, gender equality rather than anything else. Like, if you have a bunch of racists who are just saying, oh, this is the only option, you know, because he's black, you know, that's not right. Don't don't need 4K high quality wards to approach more realistic characters. It's unsatisfying to romance these things that are mods, but for people who don't have access to them, recommend putting a bag over Sarah Ryder's head. I don't know what she looks like, so I can't speak on it. Some of the Asari look good, I suppose, to be naturally attractive. The ones in Andromeda, not so much. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand that point. I think in a game where you can romance the other NPCs, they should be attractive. The other concerns about the male characters, anyway, the anti-SJWs are upset the women aren't walking in high heels and have balloon breasts. Like, if if they want the characters looking like porn stars, then yeah, that's going too far. But like how they were in Mass Effect 2 is perfect. Especially that girl. Um, Forgot her name. She was part of the. She's the. You guys know what I'm talking about. The most attractive girl in Mass Effect 2. That's perfect. And there was also that girl with the shaved hair. She was pretty sexy. That, and they didn't have balloon breasts. In fact, the girl with the shaved head didn't have big boobs at all. But she wasn't wearing a lot of clothes either. She had lots of tattoos. But that was kind of sexy. You know how ridiculous you sound right now? I'm laughing in here. You guys into like tattoos? Do tattoos turn you on at all? There's some porn stars with lots of tattoos. Sometimes I'm in the mood for that kind of shit. You honestly think I'm going to curse you when I get out? I did plan on doing something to you, but it's not so much a curse as a really wonderful new ability that lets you go special places. Okay, that does sound nice. You like the new Lara Croft? It's Lara, Chertka. Lara. That's a big pet peeve of people's whose name is Lara. Yeah, Laura and Lara are two different names, Turkey boy. Yeah, I prefer the new one too. I prefer the new Lara Croft. Yeah, the old one was just I didn't like her attitude more than anything else. I apologize for coming off as a racist. Believe me, I'm not. The reason I don't find the African male on your ship in the game attractive is because I'm personally a male in real life. More to the point, I'm straight and have a girlfriend. However, from a girl's perspective, I'd say a lot of females would find him to be fairly handsome. Likewise with Scott Ryder. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't know what this guy looks like. I'm only familiar with Mass Effect 2. And I thought the black guy on that game was actually pretty good. I think they handled his depiction pretty well. So I can't speak about Andromeda though. I thought Dragon Age Origins had a lot of romance options, and they all looked really attractive and good. Believe it or not, though, like the worst with romancing options was probably Knights of the Old Republic 2. Time for Harakiri. No problem, Chertka. No worries. Okay. Pretty please. We already have it, don't we? We got the key. There it is. He's gonna curse us with with a new ability. I think they just wanted the characters and the female that are female in game to be more naturally ugly. Since they're feminists, they're probably just trying to push their political agenda in the gaming community. Yeah, I'll just... Oh, is that her name, Miranda Lawson? Is that the girl from Mass Effect 2? If she is, then yeah, I definitely like her. Yeah, like, if that is actually what they were pushing for, then I disagree with it. I actually agree they should be pretty, but the males should also be handsome looking too. It should be equally attractive, because those are the people you want to romance. And like, if you want, and here's the other thing, if you want an ugly character, you can make one in the character creation. And I think that's probably the best compromise. Make everyone look, attractive, at least the ones that you can romance. But your character, if you want to be ugly, you can be ugly. You could just modify your guy or gal to be as ugly as you want him or her to be. The term SJW has become nothing but a scapegoat to push the world towards the right. Now they're saying to be concerned about climate change is SJW too. Yeah, that is one of the problems that I have noticed with the anti-SJW people, is that a lot of them really are actually just racists. That's not to say that they all are, and I don't want to characterize all of them like that, but a lot, especially on YouTube, they're at least passively racist, and are just associated with the conservative right, and they'll just label anyone who disagrees with them as SJWs, which I have a big problem with. Beautiful lady dating Jabba the Hutt. Alright, we're getting cursed with a new ability. Just press and hold R, then rotate repeatedly. Okay. Let's try it. Pathetic misery thrills me to the core. I understand the depth of my agony. Alright. Ignorance born of incompetence. The term social justice warrior is nothing more than a dying organization. They're criminals of their own failure, and ideological principles have no logical sense of purpose whatsoever. You know, again, like, it depends on who we're talking about. If we're talking about the people who just want ugly characters in Mass Effect Andromeda, then yeah, you know, like, that's why I prefer to have more nuance. Like, because it's vague as to who we're referring to and what they are actually advancing. You know, anti-racism, anti-homophobia, these are all virtues, and these are all things that every moral person should have. But, like, if we're talking about someone who just wants to have ugly people in a video game, of course, yeah, I'm going to disagree with that. Yeah, Trump is a good example of an ugly guy who got laid. I mean, he had to pay one of them at least. And he wanted to pay the Playboy bunny girl, but he paid Stormy Daniels. I don't know how he didn't get in trouble for soliciting prostitution or whatever. We got some new... Putting ugly people in video games. You know, like, obviously, like, there's definitely a place for ugly people in video games. And they can even be main characters too. And in fact, I think it's kind of like interesting to have like a main character that's ugly that gets all the pretty girls, I guess. Like, because like let's be honest, most gamers are ugly anyway. So that's like a gamer geek's wet dream, you know, because he's ugly as fuck, getting all the sexy girls and shit. Let's see. So what are we doing? How do we do this? Okay, like that. Okay. Munching down on some things, Ali. Did you get anything to eat yet? I think we can roll underneath that thing. Oh shit. I guess we should kill these guys. Oh, you're eating leftover pizza? You decided not to go out? I guess let's just do this, right? Damn it! It's too hot, over 100 degrees, holy shit. Oh, we can do coops. I forgot I even have him here, okay. Yeah, this is fine. Oh shit. These guys are almost dead. I think we should just, we can use the Quake Hammer again. Wouldn't know how I look to others, can't make assumptions based on my own appearance. Love video games, but still work 10-hour shift at my job, stay fit and work out. So you've been working out, Rakton? You got those 6-pack abs and shit now? Star Wars isn't even safe from it. Everything we love and cherish is just being brought down by feminists and SJWs. See, I love the new Star Wars movies. I mean, I've heard like people criticize those movies for being influenced by feminists and SJWs, and I disagree with that completely. So I thought they were great. Allie is from Texas. Let's see, attack. Yeah, we'll just attack normally. Been working out. What kind of exercises have you been doing? Kansas, the shittier version of Texas. Kansas does suck. I hope you move out of there soon. Oh shit. Let's see. What should we get rid of? Oh, you're from Illinois, okay. This one I think is kind of useless, right? We get rid of Tasty Tonic, right, Owly? Let me just check the others real quick. Others look okay. Actually, this one, eh. This one's definitely really good. This one could be good, I guess. Yeah, get rid of this one, okay. Oh, why? I push. It does this all the time. Alright. We'll have to do the multi-bounce. There we go. Let's try the shell attack again. Anybody been watching GDQ? I watch a little bit of GDQ. They're doing summer games done quick these days. Okay, we got 2 of them. That's good. No! There we go. Work out different things on different days. Hardcore ab workout. Working on those 6-pack abs. Ah, fuck it. Let's just kill this guy. Okay, there we go. Can't quite do the whole thing yet. There's a lot to do. You know, actually, I think Koops might be better in this area. Lifting the pizza into the mouth. Yeah, that burns like a little bit of calories. Counts. Let's use one of these fire flowers, just to get rid of it. I was working out before, but then I got lazy again. I gotta start doing more exercises. Nilavani, how many push-ups can you do? Nilavani, you ever do like any major exercises or anything? Like you ever work out? You can do 0? That's crazy. Here we go. Oh, maybe we gotta blow this thing? Let's see. Let's try it. 20-minute ab workout. Oh, there's a star piece back there. How many pull-ups can everyone here do? I can do, back when I was in high school, middle school and high school, and actually in elementary school, I could do 10. I don't know how many I can do now, but it's actually a pretty decent amount. Like, I don't know if I can still do 10. Oh, there's a star piece. Back when I was like a workout fanatic, I could actually do 100 push-ups. I was only able to do it once, in all fairness. And that was right, like in like the early 2000s. Can only do 0. Right now, if I really had to, I could probably do like maybe 50 push-ups, maybe a little bit more if I really pushed myself. But I don't like to push myself that much. I just do 20 these days. If I do any at all. Let's see. How do we do this? Yeah, there we go. You could do 20. 36? How many push-ups can you do? You can do 36? How much do you weigh? We're gonna have this for SJWs, huh? $36. I need video proof for that, Rakton. Let's see it. Yeah, I remember when I was in like middle school and high school, everyone was impressed by how many I could do. That was 10. Like doing 20 is on a whole other ball game. 128 pounds. Okay, that's more believable now then. Okay. Okay. I mean, actually, you know, it may not even be necessary to prove it. I kind of believe that now. What do we want? Yeah, let's just use this. Let's see. Yeah, we better use the power shell. Yeah, we're not gonna get a lot. Yeah, fine, we'll just do this. Hey. The flower guy ran off. Can't seem to gain any weight. You know, that was me in high school. I was skinny up until like way after way after high school. Then I started I think what happened was like I started working out like crazy when I was in college, and I started drinking that weight gainer shit, and that puts on so much fucking weight, and like ever since then it's been it's been an unsalvageable situation. Let's just jump on this guy. We'll do the spin jump to fuck this guy up. What the hell happened? Owly weighs more than Rakton? Don't worry. No worries. Rakton sounds like kind of like a lean kind of guy. Let's see, what do we want to do? We want to use the hammer. I didn't. I'm just gonna drink my Mountain Dew and become fatter. I'll do that. All this sugar. It's bad for the health, but it tastes good. How's the pizza, Allie? You got some sausage and pepperoni on it? Let's see, where are we going? Oh, we're going... Are we still continuing to the left here? I can't remember. Yeah, we're going this way, right? Here we go. Let's see, Michelle Obama is affiliated to a treacherous degenerate. Most cultures around the world would probably refer America as a very lazy country. I stay fit and work out because I wish to better myself. That and because I'm more or less descended from a militarized culture, a law enforcement family. I see. What is this? What treacherous degenerate are you referring to? Are you referring to Barack Obama? Oh shit. Let's see. We'll use the earth. Should I use it? Yeah, why not? Alright, we gotta time this right. Yeah! Ah! Too soon, too soon. Obozo? You mean Obama? How is Obama a treacherous degenerate? That's quite a provocative thing to say. I do have my criticisms of Obama, but I'm not sure what you're referring to specifically. These flowers control you? Okay. Let's see. We'll try to get him. We'll just get him with the power shell and finish him off. Oh, that was close. Hey, we got a gold flower guy there. Oh, 20 hit points. Shit. Okay. Might as well just use the well, might as well just use some of these things. Let's see. Yeah, let's just use this. Why not? It's a long story. If I have to provide a solid explanation, we're gonna be here for a while. One-on-one chat. Yeah, I mean we could do that. I mean, like, if you wanna give us a long explanation, that's fine too. I mean, that's kind of what the stream is all about, you know, to talk and stuff like that. I think Owlie's really the only one that knows about this game, so there's nothing else to really talk about. So, you know, by all means, you know, at least you can mention like one thing about Obama that you had a problem with, and we can talk about it. Let's see. No, that's okay, Racton. It's actually kind of interesting, and you know, I enjoy, you know, as long as the discussion goes somewhere and we can get some better insight into your beliefs, it's actually kind of informative. I mean, I definitely don't censor my stream when it comes to politics and stuff like that, so, you know, by all means. shit. What the fuck? Holy crap! Oh man. Alright, we need a... Oh boy. This is gonna be tough. Much tougher. Yeah. Really tough. Okay. Jeez, this is not good. Oh man. Alright, time to run. Now it's gonna be fun. Yeah, let's hear it. I want to hear it. Shell shield, okay. Damn it, he ran off. Alright, we need a retreat. Because this is about as bad as it gets. Okay. You gotta land in the middle. Okay, I was avoiding the red. I thought the red was bad. Usually red is bad, so... Okay, let's get out of here. We need to heal, maybe get some more... Heal, get some more items, maybe. And we can ride on... Oh, never mind. This is not Deinonychus. Oh no! I provide regretful acknowledgement to things that are relevant. Alright, definitely speak my mind regarding politics and religion. Degenerate is a common insult among imperialism as ideology. I tend to hate capitalism as much as communism. However, liberalism is everyone's mortal enemy. So, what problem do you have with liberalism? Follower of the Roman and German empires. The German Empire, specifically the Third Reich? But what is your problem with liberalism? Okay. Rest up. Or instead of just telling me what your problem with liberalism is, you could tell me what your problem with Obama is. Like, at least one thing that you have a problem with him. Because that was my original question. Okay, well, instead of talking about liberalism then, what did Obama do that you don't like? Can you just tell me one thing? Okay, this is fine. tend to despise the moral and logical principles. You know, it's just... The problem is, like, a lot of what you're saying is very vague. If we could talk more in specifics, you know, if you give, like, an example, you know, I think that makes for a better conversation and better insight into your beliefs, you know, because when you were criticizing Andromeda, for example, you know, I couldn't really understand exactly what you were talking about when you were talking about the SJW criticisms, but we were able to get better insight into what you meant, you know, when you specifically mentioned what you had a problem with. So if you could tell us what specifically you have a problem with, that would be better. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Take your time. The most PC way of saying someone supported Nazi Germany. I mean, I don't want to jump to conclusions. You know, I want. That's why I'm asking him specifically what he's talking about. I'm sure he can elucidate what he means by it. The German imperial centralized government existed decades before then. Yeah, there was. Yeah, of course there was a German Empire that existed before Nazi Germany, of course. But yeah, it's still morally dubious, of course. We need to know a little bit more. Item on the left side? Okay, I'll try to get that after this. Oh man, that attack is the worst. Yeah, PS4 stuff. Right now, luckily, there's no... I don't have those kinds of limits. It's just people are limited to whatever Twitch is limiting people to. Let me think. So the left side. Left side in the previous area? No, it can't be here. So left side here. On the top over there. Oh man. I'm almost tempted to run from this battle, but you know what? I'll just use this. Because it's good experience. Next area, okay. Damn it! Run from the gold ones, yeah. Political ideology goes on the green. Okay, we'll put the power shell. One second. Whoops. Just grab these real quick. Okay. Yeah, the gold ones, those things are the worst, so we are not gonna fight those guys ever again. Switch to Coops first. Actually, this should be fine. And this guy, actually, maybe I shouldn't have. guy has too much armor. Let's see if we can smack the shit out of him. Give me the mushroom. Nope. Damn it. 7 damage. Told you're a tanky. Yeah, that's kind of like a weird word. It's like, it sounds like you love main battle tanks. No, Vaughn, you a main battle tank kind of gal? No, this guy's not doing shit. He's gonna have to change. Let's switch him out for Dynacus. Love Soviet tanks. There's some pretty good Russian tanks. I think the newest one was it called the T. I forgot the exact designation of it. The Armada. It's quite good. Oh, the Quake Hammer will flip him over. Okay. No, he's almost dead now. Also, the Russians have a very good active protection system on their tanks. Okay, just check something real quick. Hold on. Okay. Socialists love to watch tanks drive in a row on parades. I know you especially love watching those videos where they tear up the roads too, Turkey boy. I know you like that one. Alright, we're going to the next area. Let's see, hit points. Actually, hit points are pretty weak. Do we have anything to heal us up a little bit? No, I don't think so. Let's see, what do we got? That's where the word tanky came from. They call you it when they support... Oh, gotta blow the tree. Every time you support Soviet tanks that would roll in. Rolling in with the tanks. It's a common word among anarchists, growing in popularity among liberals. Tankies. Tanks are fascinating. Would you ever want to drive around in a tank, Nilavani? Oh, here we go. So there's an item on the left side of here, Ollie. Don't tell me you gotta blow it. Oh, we got it, okay. Nope. Not that. Blow the hole? Oh, here. Jeez, how's anyone supposed to figure that out? There's nothing to even give that away. Old-fashioned communists? Really? Oh, okay. It's like, it never ends. Ever see the movie Tank Girl? No, I never saw it. Yeah, I'd love to ride in a tank. It'd be cool. Rolling everybody with tanks. Rolling them with tanks. So we can't go to the left side, right? Push the rock. Oh, okay. Didn't even realize. Oh, jeez. Didn't even realize there was a push-up mechanic in this game. It's like, How would you ever know that? You never ever had to do that before. Oh, damn it. So what do we gotta do? We gotta use the Quake Hammer here. Deinonychus is good at repeatedly attacking enemies, so he does good damage against single enemies, but he doesn't have that much area of effect stuff. Oh, the mini egg attack? I'll have to check that out next time. Old-fashioned and love tanks. Should play a tank game. Do I have any tank games? I heard of World of Tanks, but I don't have a PC that can run that. The closest thing to tanks that I have is Unreal Tournament 2004, but that's like a multiplayer focused game. I mean, you can play with bots, but it's not as fun. The closest thing is MechWarrior 2, honestly. Like, there's tanks in it, but the mechs are better. Metal Slug has a tank in it. That's actually the eponymous tank. It's eponymously named. That's a hard word. Eponymously named tank. The tank in the game is actually called the Metal Slug. In addition, I might also add that German Imperials such as myself, yes I am of Germanic descent, did not unitize blitzkrieg tactics which place civilian non-combatants in great danger. Did you post something already, Rakton? Because if you did, it didn't get posted. I think you were working on your big essay, but you have to split it up into parts if it's too long. We're waiting. Wow, I can't speak at all today. We're waiting for your long post. It was a long post? Okay, yeah. If you can post it again and just split it up into parts, then it'll post. Since someone in this chat mentioned I'm a potential Nazi supporter, I'd like to begin by clarifying this. German Empire existed roughly decades before the formation of the Nazi regime. Yeah, that's true. Their ideologies differed substantially. One nation didn't commit mass genocide. In addition, the German Empire didn't even start the First World War. I will say, though, that the German Empire did commit atrocities in Africa, though. They did commit genocide in an African country. I forget specifically which one, but they actually did commit genocide there before World War II ever happened. The Serbian nationalists did. Serbian terrorists assassinated Archduke Ferdinand, effectively forcing Austria-Hungary to declare war on a purposely false flag operation. Germany had to assist their allies. And an alliance with France, so they all declare war on each other. Off topic, yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious, as to like, I mean, I know you're giving your background, so that's fair enough. There's a creepy steeple that Nasty Monsters plays. This place wigs me out. But Gonzalez, let's just get that crystal star and get out of here fast. Why does he keep calling me Gonzalez? He needs to stop doing that. Okay, do we need a heal? Yes, we do. All leaders in Europe wanted World War I. Okay. He's a baby. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that he literally hatched. They did also utilize chemical weapons, but so did the Allies. Germany was also not the only one who maintained colonies in Africa. Britain and France did as well. That's true, yeah. And they committed atrocities in Africa as well. No one's denying that. We going the right way? I kind of got turned around. Yeah, we gotta go the other way. Can we jump in here? Yep. Ah, damn it. Okay. What should we do? We'll smack him down with normal attacks. It's just one guy. Looks like he has a poison mushroom though. Oh, that's not good. Let's see if this works. Oh, almost. Yeah, Quake would work. I think we got this guy. Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, this is a slow shroom, okay. Won't pretend Germany's innocent, but surely everyone can agree Germany should not have all the blame placed upon it. Not to mention the Treaty of Versailles not only did it help cause World War II, but the terms were extremely unfair. Yeah, of course. I'm just trying to understand more about your political... I mean, I just want to know what problem you have with Obama. I'm trying to understand that. Sounds like you have a lot of political positions. And they're very complex. Oh shit. Okay, now we can use Quake. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we haven't really gotten to the core of some of the things that you said yet, Rakton. Because you mentioned you're an imperialist. So I'm still trying to understand that, but you know, there's a lot of things we're trying to understand. Prefer to write it all in one go? You could message me on Discord. I mean, I would prefer if you just post it here so we could talk about it together. But, you know, if you prefer to do that, then, you know, that's fine. So, yeah. We'll try this. This might be better. Ah, damn it. Never mind. Yeah, post it on Discord then. That's a better idea. That way everyone can respond to it. Damn it! I missed all the money. Oh, damn it. There's too many of them. I can come back here. We're gonna level up pretty soon-ish, I think. Already, jeez. There's no invincibility frames at all, damn it. You know what, we're gonna run from this battle because I don't want to waste too much FP on just one enemy. So just come back here later. So this is not actually where we're supposed to go then, okay. In that case, maybe we should just, Oh, you think, oh, we gotta go here, okay. In that case, let me just heal, why not? Then we'll save. So since you're saving your rant for later, you might as well tell us more about your imperialist positions now, I guess. Russia lost to Uruguay in the World Cup. That sucks. Sucks for Russia, anyway. Roll up and go under the gate, yeah. So let's go in this room first. So we can't go in there? Can't go in here either. Oh, there's a hole? Oh, I see it. That's okay. Nilvani gets pissed off all the time for lots of different reasons, so that's nothing though. Alright, we got some new things. Is this a pipe or something? No. Alright, we got a dead end. Let's see. What do we do? Save point up there. Maybe we can push this thing, right? There we go. Should be able to interact with the statue, yeah. See, I always figure out as soon as Ali posts it. Okay, we can blow this thing. Okay, then we swap out of this terrible character. Let's see. Drops FP used when Mario attacks by 1. We have a lot of badges now. Ali, should we change any of these badges? Actually, you know what? No, actually, this one sucks. So let me take off that. Iran lost to Portugal too. Yeah, Portugal I'm not a big fan of. Not a big fan of Portugal. Oh, it needs 4. Jeez. Hammer throw, okay. This one looks pretty good. Eggs infected. Is a big fan of Portugal, but the Portuguese. Good point. Good point. Oh damn. It's quiz time. Oh great. Just now when the box opened, how many of us boos came out? How many, Owly? 100? I don't think it was 200. Maybe either 50 or 100. Maybe 50, right? Cristiano Ronaldo. There you go. X-Infected's a fan of Portugal. Spain beat Morocco. Nobody likes Spain. I don't like Spain. Remember that video I made? So which one is it, Owly? 50? Let me take a sip of my Mountain Dew. I'm gonna go for 50, I guess. When I was a child, I sympathized with Imperial Germany precisely because it demonstrated order and prosperity for its citizens. Criminals of the state received harsh punishments. The nation implemented a harsh. Oh, no matter what you answer, it's wrong? Okay. Criminals of the state received harsh punishments. The nation implemented a harsh but necessary labor force for its prisoners. Not like in a capitalist society where they can just sit around and collect dust. Imperialism would ensure that they too would contribute to society. Well, here's the thing. I actually don't mind violent criminals doing labor, but I would only limit that to uh, rapists. Maybe not necessarily all murderers, but basically people who commit heinous, violent acts. Especially rape. That actually I don't have a problem with. But you don't have to be imperialistic to do that. Like imperialism implies that you are in favor for invading foreign countries and taking their land and then putting them in prison and then imposing slave labor on them. That's wrong. If you commit a crime and then especially a violent abhorrent crime like rape, which there's no excuse for, that I have no problem with. But just like prisoners of war, no. They're just fighting for their country. And conquering other people's land and taking it for yourself, that's wrong. Imperial governments are highly militarized autocracy that effectively integrate foreign countries that they conquered. It's dedicated it's dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of imperialism as an ideology, said society that could and would prevent humanity from fracturing and destroying itself. The government I personally support, as said previously. See, that's where I totally disagree with. I mean, you're basically saying it's okay to invade other countries and then to force your culture on them and then to exploit those countries um, for your own personal gain. That's totally wrong. That's totally immoral. And I don't know how you could ever justify that. You know, and like by extension, you're basically saying it's okay to throw them as prisoners of war and then use them as slave labor, which again is not right. Uh, is a nationalist, imperialist, totalitarian homogeneous culture that effectively obliterates the criminal populations and defiant enemy nation states it conquers, all in order to better our society. Long-term stability at all costs. The individual has no value beyond his utility to the state, whether it's an instrument of war or production. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you believe might makes right? Like, are you in the camp that thinks that it's okay to conquer other nations and then uh, exploit them for your own personal gain? Well, Dragoon, let's stick to what Rakton is talking about right now. I'm not really interested in what Trump said yet, because Rakton is bringing up some very provocative things, which I think need to be addressed right now. Oh, great, just one coin. So, wait a minute, then where do we go? So it's locked from that side. Go to the main area, okay. But at least at least Rakton doesn't make any bones about it, though. He's quite, he's quite open with his beliefs. He's been on, he's been to my streams before, yeah. So just go back to the main area. I mean, one of the main problems, by the way, with what you're saying is that it's basically synonymous with white supremacy, too. You can unlock that gate. Oh, from the other side. A lot of colonialism. Not this game? Oh, here we go. Yeah, a lot of colonialism, European colonialism, is based upon the idea that whites are superior to all the people that they're conquering, and even extends to other whites that they're conquering too. You know, that goes into the Nazi ideology that they subjugated Jews even though they were white and said they were superior to them and Jews were at the bottom of the social hierarchy that they created. So the main area in the church, okay. Did I save? Let me just save again. Do we need to heal? No. You're a human supremacist? So you don't care about animals? I care about animals. I'm an animal rights supporter, of course. Let's see. So you don't advocate for white supremacy? You don't think that whites are superior to other races? Is that correct? A galactic Nazi. You hate all extraterrestrials. Talk to the boo, okay. What's he saying? Are you gonna be mean to me? No. Come on out, guys. Space Force. Yeah, I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. But you didn't actually answer my question, though. Do you think whites are superior to other races, though? So we go back in there? Oops. Damn it. This guy can still take damage from physical attacks, right? Let's see, what do we got? Hammer throw? This could be useful. Do the ground pound on... Yeah, let's just do it on this guy. Damn it, I can never catch that. Spin bounce, yeah. Do I think whites are superior? Not at all. All human races have people that gain superiority in intelligence, strength, endurance. It matters not. As long as you're human, I have absolutely no issue with you. Put it bluntly, I just really hate aliens. No, I'm not kidding. I very much dislike extraterrestrials. Okay. Like, it's weird the way you put that. Like, why do you hate aliens so much? Space Nazi, okay. Wait a second. I don't know. An alien emoji. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that emoji. Oh, damn it. Do the hammer throw again. Okay. Should I laugh or cry? Yeah, I'm very much in the same. I have the same response, Churko. Same response. Okay, okay, Ragdown. Sounds good, I guess. Oh, damn it. Humans are superior to all? It depends. depends. What if we nuke ourselves into extinction? Would we still be superior then? Not a racist. Okay, as long as you're not a racist, then I guess we have no beef. If your only hatred is towards aliens, I guess that's not that bad. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Let's go upstairs first, I guess, or yeah. I simply cannot decide. Let's see. No. Oh, I was supposed to use coops there, wasn't I? Okay, let's try that again. Humanity has not demonstrated such endurance. If you're referring to nuclear war, it came close to nuclear war several times. The closest it ever came was the Cuban Missile Crisis. So, very precarious times in human history when we came close to nuclear war. Bring out coops. Care about the liberation of humanity, but human supremacist is something new? Yeah, that is something new. Who would in their right mind consider sympathizing with hostile green men from Mars? You met these green men from Mars before, Rakdon? You sure you're not one of them? In disguise or anything? So, kill this thing. Fuck. This is a very useful ability, especially in this area, since jump can't kill these guys. Oh, damn it. Coops fucked us. Damn it. Nope. Perhaps close, but yet humanity has strived. The Cuban Missile Crisis would have been caused by incompetence from capitalist and socialist governments. Human supremacy is hardly something to concern yourself with. Human supremacy, but who's gonna be the one leading the human supremacy movement, though? That's the thing I'm a little concerned about. It seems like you have in mind who should be in charge of this. You know, telling the rest of humanity what to do. And we'll do this. EnigmaHood. Finally. Are there reptilians among us? John McCain, Dick Cheney. They look nasty. John McCain, he's not dead yet, huh? I thought he was gonna die soon. He's holding on by a thread. Is Owlie still here? Which one should we upgrade? We should do BP, right? BP, yeah. Human supremacy is merely an idea. Seriously, data will go anywhere. Again, it's merely my personal opinion. Humanity would have to unite under one common imperialist, centralized government before anything could really be done to make those plans even possible. So, in other words, you are in favor for a world government. That's basically what you're saying, right? I've thought about world governments before. I'm not opposed to it. The problem is humanity's so divided as it is. Let's see, what should we do? Maybe Flower Saver, Owly? Maybe we could take off... Hammer Throw's kind of useful, but let me see. Maybe we could take off... You know, honestly, this thing is kind of useless. Damage Dodge I don't even like. Let's use this one. Then we have one left. Ice Smash? Ah, this could be cool. Hope that's good. Okay, cool. How would a human supremacist imperialist government work without the exploitation of other humans? That's a good point. Yeah, that's... Oh, hit it again. That's what I was concerned about. Like, I can kind of see it happening as long as we're in a post-scarcity society where we can use robots to do labor and stuff like that, but... Yeah, if it includes the enslavement and forced labor of other human beings who have done nothing wrong, then of course I oppose that. Those are the circumstances that would have to take place in order for such an idea to even be physically possible. A world government would be interesting, however. The diversity with so many different languages and culture could be difficult to bring it under a common idea and banner. I mean, things would naturally gravitate towards a common language. Already English is becoming a world language, and that's been accepted by all these different countries anyway. And you know, the internet is making that happen naturally, you know, without forcing it. And that's really, you know, the biggest difference between, you know, having it naturally happen and, you know, this imperialist ideology, because imperialism, by its very nature, would force it, using violence to unite the world under a world government, as opposed to letting it happen through peaceful means. Of course, it might be impossible for it to happen under peaceful means, of course. Given those circumstances, I believe humanity would need to develop spaceflight and locate other life forms, perhaps more primitive ones of an extraterrestrial origin. So let me get this straight. You want to find aliens and enslave them? Here's the thing, if you can travel to other star systems and find aliens and stuff like that, you already have robots. Like, you don't even putting aside the immorality of doing that, which is kind of like a weird thing to propose. It would be illogical anyway, because it's actually more costly and resource intensive to find aliens and enslave them than it is just to make robots to do it here. You know? I'm just saying. Hammer the tree, okay. Oh, good. Yeah, I understand. So like in the movie Avatar, you were totally in favor for exploiting the blue people and taking all their resources and stuff. So you were rooting the American guys. you were rooting for the humans in that movie Avatar. Is that kind of what was going on there? Okay, finally. We can go back up the stairs. Okay. Let's see, how should we do this? I almost wanna... should kill all these guys. Actually, wait a minute. Did we use up all the... Oh, we can use this. The human male in that movie was a degenerate romancing an alien woman. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Enslaving other races may be morally subjective. However, if it's to benefit your society, then in a sense it's merely natural for a more superior force to conquer a more primitive and pathetic society. The ancient Romans would know that better than anyone. Yeah, see, that's where you're sliding in like this idea of racial supremacy. You know, see, that's where it becomes really, like, it sounds to me you're no longer talking about aliens. You actually are talking about humans now, it sounds like. And it does sound like you subscribe to a might makes right philosophy and moral principles. If it's to benefit your society, yeah, slavery definitely benefits your society. It is logical. In that sense, but it's totally immoral, and that's why we oppose it. But if you're talking about aliens, that's both immoral and illogical. Like I said, you're better off just making robots. And here's the other thing: it won't take long until we have machines that can do these things. So, you know, advocating for immoral things like slavery and exploiting other people for your own benefit, you know, it's not even worth it, because, you know, it won't be long until we have the capability to literally manufacture labor. Your logic only dictates to extraterrestrials. Okay. He was an ignorant degenerate having an affiliation with the what is this word? Profligate? Profligate. What is that? What's a profligate? Whore of another species. No, Vonnie, you know what a profligate is? What is this? They all profligate filth? What is profligate? No, Vonnie, what does he mean by profligate? Explain this to me. I don't get it. I think we can use the gulp ability, right? Oh no, it didn't work. Shit. Damn it. Actually, you know what? He's actually better off doing it. There you go. Profligate. We got two different definitions here. So, but here's the thing though, you are sympathizing with the Romans, and also you sympathize with the Germans. So, do you see the people that the Germans conquered and subjugated as profligate? As profligate filth? That's what I'm curious about. We'll use Ragdon's word here. I'm pronouncing that word correctly, right? Profligate. So we're going back up the stairs now, right? But let's go and save. You didn't learn at all from the Third Reich. Yeah, what you're saying is it sounds like a very sanitized version of oh, there's a save point upstairs. There's a heal point upstairs too. I guess we don't need it. Yeah, it sounds like a very sanitized version of racism. I'm just being honest here. I mean, you're smuggling in this alien thing, but you're showing sympathy for these other empires like the German and the Roman Empire, which absolutely subjugated other people, other humans. Oh, yeah, I fell in here by accident. Hold on. Oh, I did it again. Ah! There we go. Roman Empire was a slave empire. Everybody they conquered was enslaved. Yeah. Well, I guess they were just profligates then, right? We got a hammer throw. Savage, degenerate extraterrestrials. Empires do commit subjugation. The question isn't why, the question is who. The need needs save the aliens. Okay. I just want to make this clear. So you don't... Because I'm confused about your admiration for these empires who did exactly what you're describing, except they didn't do it to aliens. They did it to other human races. So I guess my question to you is, do you believe that was wrong? Do you believe that the people that the Romans enslaved, for example, were profligates? The enslavement and conquered tribes and assimilation into its ranks didn't take place until the collapse of the Roman Empire. Personally, I don't agree with what they did. Only the enslavement should happen to extraterrestrials. Okay. I guess I don't have too much of a beef with that. So you agree with Palpatine then? I suspected that. I suspected that myself, Churka. But, I mean, it's kind of amusing at the same time. Hold on one second. Okay, so we gotta go in here and go upstairs? Yeah, I think so. Oops, what the hell happened? Human supremacists are quite real and more to the point, can justify humanity's future prosperity. I've never met one before, I never heard of it, I never heard of it discussed seriously. Oh shit. I've heard of it in like Star Wars and Palpatine. do the ground pound on... Actually, I probably won't kill the ghost, right? So we'll just ground pound this guy. Won't say they're everywhere, but they do indeed exist. Yeah, I guess my question is, you know, that's the only thing I'm still confused about is how serious you are about it. I mean, you claim you're serious. It's interesting to say the least. You know, whether or not, you know, you really feel this way about other human beings and other human civilizations, you know, that I'm still not sure about. You claim you're not. Okay. Oh, hold on one second. Okay. So we need to hit the red switch at the top? Okay. This one. I don't think that any ideology from the past will satisfy the challenges of the future, especially imperialism won't. Yeah. I mean, even if we put aside the absurdity of enslaving aliens, yeah, it's totally illogical. There's actually some pretty good videos on YouTube that actually try to, like, analyze... Oh, the other one, okay. They actually try to think about what an interstellar civilization would be like and the logical reasons for why it would commit warfare. And enslavement's not one of them. This is the one, right? Imperialist cultures were highly advanced for their times. Yeah, they were, through exploitation of other civilizations. And see, that's the thing that makes me feel uneasy, because like it sounds like you admire these immoral civilizations. And I do agree that they were advanced. They were immoral, but they were advanced. But the mistake that you're making, if we take this alien thing seriously, it actually does not make sense to enslave them. You know, because like I said, by then you would have robots anyway. But like, it's just weird that you're trying to say this in a serious way. I think I fucked up on. I think I fucked up on this thing. Yeah, I think Nilavani's bringing up a good topic. I mean, I still would like to hear about what you didn't like about Obama. I mean, you said that you would post it on the Discord, right? I don't know if you did or not. I mean, you could talk about it here right now if you want, or you can go ahead and post that on the Discord, because I'm actually kind of curious about that. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so we got this. Do we need to use it? We can hold out a little bit, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. Imperialism is a highly militarized autocracy. Capitalism is corrupt bureaucracy. I mean, you could definitely make the argument that United States, it's not an empire per se, but it has done imperial things. Certainly, of course. Certainly, America is highly militarized. Extremely so. America has the highest military spending in the world by several times. Outclasses other countries by far. You could say that the way America is doing is the modern version of imperialism. But if you think about it, imperialism in the past was committed by capitalist countries anyway. And they did it for the purposes of exploiting resources, which, you know, that's the same thing. Same idea. Want to do it another time? It's a lot to write. That's fair enough. I mean, of course, it's up to you. I mean, since we're hot on this subject of Rakton's moral principles and political beliefs, I'm genuinely curious to hear about it. But of course, you know, it's up to you. This guy's so cute. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see what's so cute about this guy. What are you doing interrupting my me time? This guy is the monster the mayor was freaking out about. Who are you calling a monster? What's your problem? Why do you need to pick a fight? America has simple law enforcement organizations within its territory. A government like the Roman... government like the Roman Empire, for example, would have military forces defending its borders and inner city states. Well, actually, yeah, it's interesting you make this argument, because just recently on the Discord, I think Chertka and Nilavani posted a map showing all of the military bases that America has in Africa. You can go check it out right now if you want. It might be buried underneath some posts, but it's there. America is a modern empire. It doesn't annex other countries and call it the United States. It just sets up military bases all over the world. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like the modern version of imperialism. It's the modern equivalent, of course. Because I'm curious, Rakton. I mean, are you pro-America? Are you a big American supporter? Are you like a what they would call an American nationalist? Busy thinking up new pranks and stuff. It's not easy either, and I get lost. Of course, you guys won't. No way you ninnies go away quietly, am I right? Well, alright then, Slick, fine. Yes, I turned the villagers into pigs. Big deal. This guy turned the villagers into pigs for fun? For shits and giggles. That's literally what it is. Just shits and giggles. Instead of wallowing in gloom, I figured they might as well wallow in the mud. Now they're pigs, get it? This guy's a jokester. If it was true imperialist, you'd be greeted by members of the United States Armed Forces, conduct patrols, maintain the peace. Essentially like a police force instead of patrol cars, you see APCs, tanks, etc. Well, maybe not to that degree, but you do see a little bit of that, in all fairness. Like, if you live close to the border, there are checkpoints that aren't even at the border, and they do stop people. There's videos on YouTube showing this. They actually stop people and ask them if they're a citizen or not. So that has happened, you know, to your point. Maybe not to the extent of it happening everywhere in America, but it has happened. Certainly, they treat, if I'm completely blunt, Mexicans differently than they do whites, and with more, you know, suspicion. Certainly, they have done things that are unethical, like rounding up illegal immigrants and then separating them, you know, separating families and things like that. So, yeah. Similar things, of course. So what, you got a problem with that? I guess you do. Let's play, Slick. Alright, let's see how this goes. Maybe I should have healed after all, but we'll give it a best shot. Let's see. What should we do? What kind of items do we have? Okay, maybe we'll try this. 'Cause why not? Let's see how this. Oh, this does. like it does 5 points of damage. That's not too bad. It's interesting, there were many ethnic Germans living in the United States during World War I. I have German ancestry on both sides. Imperialism has been, I'm assuming you mean rampant throughout your family? You could say I'm an imperial nationalist. So you want America to be imperialist? Is that your position? Let's do, what should we do? You think Ice Smash will work against this ghost, Owlie? Human imperial supremacy. Is your position American imperial supremacy, though? Power Smash, okay. Ali recommended the Power Smash, so we'll go with that, I guess. Ground Pound seems to be fine. What's this mini egg? Throw eggs at enemies to shrink them to tiny size. Oh, that's kind of cool. Probably won't work on this guy, though, right? Hey, we get... Oh, why didn't we pick that up? I don't get it. Oh, good. Talking about the other ice? I don't know what Nillavani's talking about. What's this golden leaf thing? Oh, 10 FP, okay. I don't think we need any of that stuff. Power Smash. Oh, I got a spite pouch, whatever that is. Damn it. Certainly not American, no. I don't like to favor one nation. I stand for all of humanity, so we can be organized into a dominant, technologically advanced, and superior force to eventually conquer all extraterrestrial civilizations. Okay. All right. The problem is that who's gonna be the leaders of this world government that you're proposing? That's a big question. And kind of sounds like it would be the Americans leading everyone else. Kind of sounds like that, but anyway, it's just so. I'm not even gonna. Anyway, let's. What are we doing here? Time to regroup here. A couple of heavies. Well then, my dears, if you thought changing folks into pigs was impressive, project the insanity of the past to the future. So crazy. Yeah, I agree, Churka. That's a good way of putting it. Imperial immigration's customs enforcement smash them. They are fascists. Oh, okay, gotcha. Those are the guys that are separating the illegal immigrants. What's Rakton? Let's talk about something specific. What is your position on illegal immigrants into America? How do you feel about them, at least? You're gonna love this. I got something very special for you here. What's he doing? Fighting against Shadow Mario? He's using our attacks now. Recommend a traditional emperor, but perhaps a centralized council benefit him. So who's this traditional emperor gonna be? You? To assist with the organize the government and help the leadership manage the state. Okay. Alright, let's power smash Mario. Shadow Mario. No, Lavani, would you vote for General Rakton to become the emperor of the new human civilization, the human empire? I think we can normal hammer this guy. Wouldn't want that kind of responsibility. Depends what you mean by immigration. Illegal immigration. How do you believe, like, what's your position about illegal immigration and illegal immigrants, people who are here with undocumented immigrants? Elon Musk will be the emperor when he goes to Mars. Rakton, would you want to go on this Mars mission with Elon Musk? Marcus Aurelius, wasn't he a Roman emperor? Does this guy have a phase 2? Let's see. Nope, I think we got him. Every country has the right to crack down on illegal immigrants. They need to be processed and gain entry to the nation legally. But what about the families that are here? What if you have like a kid that's a citizen and then the parent is an illegal immigrant? Are you in favor for deporting them? They should send all existing illegal immigrants within the country back. So you're in favor for splitting up families, even if like the parent is here legally and the kids are citizens here. You're still in favor for, you know, arresting the parent and then sending them back to where they came from. He was the last huge Roman emperor and a philosophy who wrote some book that are classics under imperialists, I say. A human supremacist thinks some humans are illegal. That gets more complicated. Oh, we finished the chapter already. Hey, we're cooking. We're cooking tonight. That gets more complicated. If you're asking what my imperialist views are, then you might think I'm harsh. And I say they need to deport the entire family back to their original homeland. But I don't get it. If you're a human imperialist, then don't you think that this entire planet belongs to human beings without consideration for national borders? I mean, isn't that exactly what a world government is? You believe in a human empire, right? So that means that we're part of all nations. I can go to Poland or I can go to Australia without any barriers then. And I can live there if I feel like it, right? Mario defeated the Scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th crystal star. Hey, we got it. We saved the people of Twilight Town. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 crystal stars will be done in no time. Hell yeah. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? 3 hours. So how you guys feel? You wanna watch more? I mean, we completed the chapter. How's everyone feeling so far? Allie, how you doing?
How you doing, Owlie?
You tired? You wanna watch more? That's it? That's all you got? Man, this guy was a wimp. That wasn't even fair. We got the crystal star. Let's get out of here. Up to me? It's not up to me. Everyone's saying go on. Okay. What happened? Did it freeze? Oh, wait. I didn't say they need to be exterminated. I'm confused on the matter. If you're asking me what my views are, or what I think should happen in reality, since given the circumstances, Earth is not a unified nation state. There are other borders and nations with humanity, within humanity. Our race is pretty is a pretty diverse species, and many humans do not agree upon my views. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm sensing a contradiction in your position about being a... It sounds like you're a humanist, but it's like a weird kind of humanist. You said no, speciesist, right? You're a speciesist with humans first. But it sounds to me like you're not treating... You know, your position's more in line with, you know, the conservative position. So I guess, like, my second question is, how do you feel about Trump? Do you support Donald Trump? So why are we Shadow Mario now? What's going on? We're okay. Game's fine now. We don't need to... Well, this is weird, but... He took my identity. Damn. We just leave, right? This time we'll take that Mario and get his map. Shit got spooky. There's no way we can fail. No, not likely. Gah. This entire stream has been spooky. Essentially, I wouldn't be a human supremacist if I said the illegal immigrations need to be exterminated. Certainly not, of course. I don't think you ever said they need to be exterminated, though. But you did say that you do believe they should be deported. I can disagree with people or send them away. That doesn't mean I'm not a human supremacist or imperialist. No matter what species or government you're in, there will always be criminals, even human ones. Must be harshly disciplined. Sure, and I agree with that, but I mean, you seem to have an opposition to illegal immigrants here who aren't hurting anyone, though. You know, a lot of businesses actually depend upon illegal immigrants doing cheap labor. So, but anyway, I am curious about your views on Trump. How do you feel about him and the shit that he's done? Do you support it? Like, do you support him, you know, his hard line stance on illegal immigration and deporting immigrants, and him wanting to ban Muslims, and, you know, all this stuff? I'm curious. That's not to say we should support immigrants just because businesses exploit them for cheap labor. No, of course not. I'm just saying that there are illegal immigrants in America that do honest work, and they're doing it for cheap, for money, for compensation that citizens wouldn't do it for. So in other words, they're not doing anything wrong. They're just here illegally. And what I'm saying is because Earth is so divided and ununified, and the fact there are so many different governments, you have to maintain some form of order. So in this idealistic, unified, imperialist humanity, do you see there still being borders and nations? Or are you saying that in your utopia, humans will not be divided and they can travel freely, and there will be no such thing as illegal immigrants, because we're all part of the same empire, human empire? There are things I dislike about Trump, but he's had some success. He's never banned Muslims, he merely enacted a temporary travel ban. But, okay, so, I mean, what you're saying is very, very similar to what Trump supporters say. And I feel like that's splitting hairs. It doesn't really matter whether it's a temporary travel ban. The point is that he was motivated by appealing to hicks who have a poor understanding of Islam in the first place. And he did this travel ban under racist and bigoted auspices, as opposed to anything logical. I mean, you seem to be big on logic, but it sounds like you're defending his travel ban, which is totally illogical and entirely racist. If humanity is unified, then the only borders will be the ones human governments create. What? The borders will extend to other extraterrestrial governments? Be the ones the human government creates. I'm not following that. Do you see there being borders? I don't know. We're talking about several different things at once. Maybe we should talk about Trump now, because I'm actually more curious about that. The world is not united because of imperialism. Yeah, that's also a good point. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. If anything, imperialism divides us. Hand me that glorious super bomb. Does that hum mean what I think it does? Never had it. We're holding it just 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with. Oh, you terrible liar. Stop making up stories to cover for yourself. If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it, and obviously you lost it. Or are you trying to imply that I lost it, you little lollygagging worm? No, of course not, Beldam. Well, we can't do much without it now, can we? You're such an idiot. Very well, I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere. Why don't you go look for it while Marilyn and I go take a well-earned siesta? You know what? Don't find it? Well, you know what'll happen. Trump isn't among your favorite topic? I believe, since you brought up the topic of Muslims, I figured I should ask you a question. Would you sympathize with radical Islamic terrorism? No! But, I mean... Now I'm more curious about your positions about this. So you do agree with this temporary travel ban. What is your logical basis for that, though? Remember when Sean referred to himself as we, as if he himself repelled the Muslims out of France? Yeah, I remember that. I called him out on that, too. I was like, did you participate in this battle? Who's we, exactly? That's right, you little twit, so get cracking. Come, Marilyn, let's leave this useless little fool to her chore. You pointed out the travel ban and did not say you agree with it. So do you agree with it, or do you disagree with it, then? I'm asking. Because, I mean, like, because, like, what you said, though, you said it was only a you said it wasn't a Muslim ban, it was a temporary travel ban. That's usually what racists say. I'm not saying you are one, I'm just saying what you said was totally consistent with all these other racist people that I've encountered when they're defending that. So that's why I was a little curious about whether or not you agree with that. It's highly dubious, to say the least. So where are we going, Owly? We're heading to the west still? Yeah, Sean single-handedly repelled the Muslims out of France. Sean the great defender of France. Back to town, okay. What the hell? This is weird. And it's funny because Sean always throws France under the bus anyway, so I don't know why he's defending it. The White Knight of France. I don't have an opinion on it, honestly. Why don't you have an opinion on it? As I said, pointing out travel and country in the world, the majority agree has the right to deny people entrance. Well, see, that sounds like you're almost rationalizing your agreement with it, though. I mean, if you're a moral agent which I hope you are, you actually should have an opinion on it, and your opinion should be you oppose it because it's immoral. Having a travel ban on countries just because you're catering to a bunch of racist hicks in America is wrong. You don't see that? You don't agree with that? I mean, I can understand you not liking radical Islamic terrorism, but you should also not like racism against Muslims. Maybe an American citizen, but doesn't mean I support the government. Yeah, I understand that. That's why I'm asking. I'm just asking if you support all these things that Trump did. One guy's dead. Let's do the multi-bounce. See, this is so much better now with only all the FP has been reduced. Just 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. That brick in Las Vegas did the worst shooting in history. Yeah, usually the criticism of these white supremacists is always one-sided. You know, they criticize the Muslims for their terrorism and stuff like that, but we rarely hear. I don't think we ever hear any criticism of terrorist acts done by whites. That's the biggest difference. Ah, fuck. What should I do? Do the Quake Hammer again? Oh shit. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Oh wait, no, that didn't do that. Well, I'm asleep, so that is bad. 1 second. Okay. The reason I don't have an opinion on it is because that's merely my human supremacy. I'm more or less a mediator on the subject. Should said individuals who are visiting from out of the nation cause criminal acts, they should indeed be punished. Humanity is one race. You shouldn't bring Muslims into the equation when people of all cultures commit criminal acts within the United States. I don't know. That sounds like it sounds like a rationalization or an excuse. Like, I mean, Dragoon already pointed out that whites in this country commit more crimes, commit more heinous acts of violence. So, and the reasons for the travel ban are illogical. So, on that basis, you should oppose it. So, I'm kind of confused why you don't have an opinion. It sounds more like an excuse than anything else. Ah, fuck. Oh no, we're running. Fuck it. We gotta go. Try run from this guy. Ah. Oh boy. Africans get plenty of slack as well, yet I'm not singling them out. African Americans are less than 13% of the population and commit by far the most criminal acts. Okay. That is not true. That is not true, Rakton. African Americans are disproportionately targeted by law enforcement. And they are disproportionately represented in prisons. But that is due to racism. Listen, if it's true, then show me the citation. Because I don't believe that. I believe they are disproportionately targeted. Now here's the other thing. Here's the other contention. There's a positive correlation between poverty and crime. And it's interesting that I asked you way before whether you think whites are superior to other races. Now it appears that you are saying that. Because that's what directly implies it. You're basically saying black people have a greater propensity to committing crimes than white people do. That's white supremacy. So you're contradicting what you said before. So which is it? More Africans target law enforcement officers of all races? I respectfully disagree. Okay, you don't see how you contradicted yourself. I asked you before if you think whites are superior to other races. Now you're saying that black people have a higher propensity to committing criminal acts than whites do. That's what you're saying, right? Here, before you even answer, I'll just tell you this. There's a positive correlation between poverty and crime. The only one constricting is you, I'm afraid. I pointed out facts. Okay, here's the thing. You are contradicting yourself because you said before that you don't think white people are superior to other races. Now you're saying that black people commit crimes at a higher rate than whites. Isn't that not a superior trait to have, to not commit crimes, not have a propensity to committing crimes? You're contradicting yourself. That absolutely is a contradiction. Yeah, I agree, Churka. Like, I mean, you tried to cover up your racist proclivities before by trying to apply it to aliens and stuff, and I didn't buy that. But now you're revealing it quite blatantly. Never once mentioned whites are morally superior. You're implying it though. When you were saying that black people commit more crimes than whites, that absolutely is a moral. If that is true, if that is a true statement, then that absolutely means that whites are morally superior. How do you not see that? How do you not see that black people committing more crimes than whites means that whites are morally superior? You don't think committing crimes is immoral? Of course it is. You're contradicting yourself. Now, I don't believe that to be true, but that I want to get this contradiction out of the way. I know you didn't state that, but now you're implying that. If you believe that black people commit more crimes than whites, then that's what it implies. I'm not placing words into your mouth. I am pointing out the direct implication of what you're saying. Do you not think that committing crimes is immoral? And if you believe that black people commit more crimes, then you think whites are more moral. Yeah, the implication is obvious. That is the implication. How do we kill these guys? We're out of star things. On a enemy. Use them all. I think we should just run. I didn't say you said that. I said you are implying it by your belief that black people commit more criminal acts in America. That is a direct implication. See, you're... Oh, what's going on? Oh, we're back here. If you believe black people commit more criminal acts in America, that you have to accept the direct implication of that means that whites are morally superior. Yes, they do commit crimes too, but you're saying that blacks commit more crimes. So if they commit more crimes, that means they are less moral. That's what you're implying. You don't have to say it directly to imply that. You don't see the implication of what you're saying? And here's the other thing. If it were true, I actually would agree that whites would be more moral. I just don't think it is true. And that's the thing that, like, it sounds like you're trying to sanitize a very racist belief by saying blacks commit more crimes, but I don't think whites are morally superior. That's a sanitized racist belief. It's like you're rationalizing a racist ideology. Now, I can tell you exactly why that's not true. And there's very good evidence and reasons for why that's not true, but you have to confront the fact that of what you're implying. You're Mario, what a great name. And I really dig this body too. Man, I can jump now. And hey, you're so popular around here, I get mobbed. I just love being you. So cool, I don't think I ever want to stop. So you figured it out by now, right, Slick? Your body and name belong to me now. See, I've got the power to change my shape into anyone I want. It comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take their name and body too. Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name. Tough break, Slick. And it's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it's unsporting to ruin you without a challenge. I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, then I'll give you back your name and body. What do you say? This'll be fun. What's my name? Oh, great! Owly, what do we put here? Butt munch. Alright. Oh, it won't fit. Damn it. We'll put butt mush munch. Butt mun. He's Buttman. Rangamundo, little nobody. Just run, okay. What's going on here? Hey, they got stuff now. I do not understand this madness. This guy is younger and cuter than my husband, actually. A strapping fellow. Okay. Do we want to buy anything? We could buy some stuff. I think General Racton has flown the coop. I think once he was confronted with with some truth, he couldn't take it anymore, huh? Fair enough. Let's see, what should we get? Cowards. Briefly does half damage to all foes who attack directly. I don't think we need to get anything. Maybe the life mushroom. We'll get it later though. We don't need it now. We already lost 2 of our life mushrooms. Looks like everyone's here. Just 1 second. Chutka puts it, the guy is a troll anyway. What happened to all your icons, Novani? Why is your icons gone? You were like suddenly demoted there. What's going on with that? Yeah, I suspected he was trolling with the alien thing. I mean, all the true colors were revealed later on. Once he started talking about black people. Wait a minute. What is this? Why are all your icons gone? Gonna head out soon, Ali? Okay. In that case, we can close up. We can close up kind of like now. Let's get to a save point. Ali's icons are gone? Hers are still there. Must be a glitch. Let's go and save. We can save here. We made good progress. Hopefully we can make even more progress tomorrow. Okay. So that's it for tonight. That was an interesting discussion. Unfortunately, it ended on a sour note. Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, like, if he wasn't a racist, I mean, maybe he isn't. Maybe he can clarify his position a little bit better later. I don't know. But if he was, I actually kind of enjoyed talking to him. It was kind of funny at times, and it made things interesting for me, at least. I don't know how everyone felt about it. I think maybe some people didn't appreciate it. And for that, I apologize. But you know, like, once in a while, I think it's okay to have these kinds of discussions. But yeah, it seems like, yeah, this guy he very well could be a racist, and I mean, it seems like he is, and it's just at least a passive racist. So hopefully he can come back maybe and clarify his positions. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Chertka. How you feeling, Ali? Do you have a headache? You kind of feel a little bit down. So we will pick this up again tomorrow. Guess we're 4 stars in, so there's like 3 stars left. You got a little bit of a headache, okay. Yeah, so we will pick this up again tomorrow. Hopefully by then Ali's headache will be gone and we can start afresh, start new. So I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Thank you everyone for stringing with me. It's an honor and a pleasure. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.